In today's episode we recap the film Tarzan, The Shame of Jane. The story starts with Jane, played by Rosa Caracciolo, meeting her friends in Africa. Next scene is at a bonfire. While hearing a story, they heard the scream of Tarzan. The next morning, the rest of the group left for an expedition, leaving Jane at the camp with her cousin Diana, played by Nikita Gross. Diana decided to seduce one of the helper, so Jane went for a walk. She accidentally stepped on a trap and fell unconscious. Eventually, Tarzan, played by Rocco Siffredi, found her and took her away. Tarzan was confused with Jane's anatomy as he has never seen a woman before. Jane started to explain everything to Tarzan and taught him how to make love. Meanwhile at the camp, the group was panicking when they realized that Jane was missing. They then started to search for her. Little did they know that Jane was enjoying herself all the while they were looking for her in the jungle. While the search continues, Jane started to ask Tarzan how he ended up in the jungle. Tarzan says he doesn't know, all he remembers is that he dropped from the sky. After a few more intimate time with Tarzan, Jane got separated and was captured by a tribe. Tarzan eventually found Jane and was able to free her from captivity. Back at Tarzan's home, Jane found out Tarzan's identity and they made love again. Jane started to groom Tarzan into a civilized man because she knows that he is the heir to a noble family. After traveling by boat, Tarzan and Jane reached the town. The scene cuts to Jane's friend, Susan, played by actress Tina, seducing another of their friend. The scene then jumps to the reunion of Jane and her friends and the introduction of Tarzan as John Hemmings, the lost son of Arthur Hemmings. Clearly not everyone was happy to see him. Tarzan was taken to his new room, but he was disappointed that Jane will not be joining him. Tarzan, feeling bored, pulled on the servant's bell, imagining it was a vine. The maid, played by Lulu, showed up and served Tarzan the best way she could. The whole group heard and knew what Tarzan was doing. During the meal, Jane had to imitate Tarzan so he doesn't feel out of place. The rest of the group follow too. Tarzan finds Jane's friend as evil, but Jane said that her friend is just jealous. After supper, Tarzan was visited by Diana and her relative, played by Lana Gelter. Jane went to check on Tarzan and saw the three of them having fun. Outside, Jane's friend was proposing to her, and Tarzan saw them. This made Tarzan jealous. Tarzan went to the stables while the maid and the helper was getting it on. Tarzan was remembering all the good times he had with Jane, when Susan came and seduced him. Tarzan gave in to temptation, and Jane saw the whole thing. Jane spoke to Tarzan afterwards, and they both expressed their jealousy. The conversation ended with Jane asking Tarzan to go to her room that night. Tarzan did come to Jane's room to say that he doesn't belong there and will go back to the jungle. Jane said that she will come with him, and they slept together once more. The next day, Jane told Tarzan that she is letting her go back to the jungle because she loves him. The ending scene shows Tarzan back in the jungle, but Jane is not with him. And that is the story of Tarzan, The Shame of Jane. Please like and subscribe to see more content like this. Thank you and see you next time.